What's going on, guys? It's Grrae here, and welcome to episode 11 of C.I.D. With today's episode, we are going to be checking out the McLaren 570S, and we're going to go purchase it right now, hop in it, and see how it feels just before we customize it. If you guys are new to the channel and don't know what a C.I.D. is, it is my series of Can It Drift. I am testing every car in the game to see can or can it not drift, and see what we can put on it to see if we can make it drift the best, or just see if whatever we can do to make it try to drift if it can or cannot. So with that said, I like to test the cars a little bit before, and as you guys can see already, this thing is sliding nice, so I definitely think this is going to be a good episode and see what exactly we can do to put on this car to make it the best possible. With that said, I'm gonna go customize it and make it look pretty, so give me just a second. Alright guys, we back, and this is apparently my Joker car. I kind of like this wrap, not gonna lie. It looks pretty sick, it's kind of clean, but that's not why you guys are here. So when you get into the build right now, you already know it, Ultimate Plus out. For the turbo, we're rocking with the dual turbocharger. NOS, doesn't even matter, get that out of here. For the engine, I actually found that for drifting, the 4.0 liter V8 was the best engine, even though there are other options out there, but I like how the 4.0 liter V8 feels for this, so that's what I'm using for this build. Now, we're going to get into the rest of the build because this car is weird, okay? But you guys will see in the gameplay in just a second. So, the suspension, we're rocking with the Super Showcase suspension. The brakes, I'm leaving alone. Never touching the brakes on any C.I.D. series. With that said, moving on to the tires, and this doesn't even make sense. Like you guys will see, but I'll try to explain. So, drag tires, they give you grip, but also don't. Just put drag tires on. Trust me. For the gearbox, we're rocking with the 6-speed. There is the 7-speed, but that one takes down the high speed just a little bit. And then the 5-speed just totally ruins the stats. So I felt the 6-speed was good enough. There's only one clutch on the car, so obviously that one. Now for the differential, we are also rocking with Showcase differential. Now, back to the tires. The drag tires, yes, they do give you grip, okay? But you can't slide with them. And you guys will see what I mean by that while I go test the car right now. But I'm going to show you guys a second build that I have on this car, and you'll see the two differences, but these are still the two best. However, this car is a weird car to drift with. You can drift with it, in my opinion. I think you can, but it's challenging, okay? So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean by that, going over to the drift track to show you guys. On my way there, I'm going to show you my live tuning, although it is the same for every episode of C.I.D., but if you guys are new to the channel and haven't seen it already, then I'm going to let you guys know. So, right here is the live tuning. Steering all the way up, downforce all the way down. So, I'm going to go over to the track right now and show you guys exactly what I mean. So, first off, this car can slide sometimes, but you'll see right here. So, the first corner, I am just going to use my gas to drift to get sideways, then handbrake to wrap around. As you guys can see, this car is really nice in getting that multiplier up and getting those high points. I just got 31,000 on that first turn right there, which is really good. But here is where it kind of starts to fall off. So if you guys want to slide, you can. As you saw right there, I had to handbrake to actually slide. You can't just slide by pulling your left stick over like most cars, kind of like the RX-7. It's just too grippy because of these drag tires. However, because of the drag tires, you're able to get more points out of it because you have that grip and it keeps the traction up. So I'm going to go through it again. This time I'm going to handbrake on this first turn and then again. And as you guys can see, it is really able to just keep a line and keep the points going. This time I didn't get as many points on that first turn. But again, this part right here, I cannot slide with just pulling my stick left or right. Like, look, it just doesn't do it. So you have to use your handbrake in order to slide. That's just the only way. Now, if you come in with a specific angle, then your car will be able to slide again. But using your handbrake is really the only way to do it. Or you could gas to brake or gas to drift, but it still is a little bit harder to use because the car is using drag tires and it's just hard to slide with. But you see right there, I did get a lot of points on that first corner, and that's really what you want on this drift track. So I'm gonna just try to get the most points I can really quickly, even though I just lost my multiplier. But After this run, I'm now going to show you guys the second build that I had on it, because there is another set of tires that will work for this, but you guys will see the problem with it in just a second. So I'm going to just finish this drift track right here. Okay, so the scores, the best one that I got was 130,000, and with this setup that I have on the car right now, the lowest was about 110,000. So it is still pretty easy to get a good amount of points with. But now I'm going to switch over to a different set of tires. So we are going to be putting on the showcase tires. Where are they? Here we go. Okay, so the Elite Showcase tires. These allow your car to drift and slide, but it's a bit much, okay? So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. If you practice with this a lot, you might be able to control it, but as you guys can see, there's so much slide. I even missed the first checkpoint, okay? So I'm going to go try it again, because yes, it can definitely drift with this setup, but it's so hard to actually control. So if you can get good with this, then by all means you guys go for it. You'll be able to just drift super easily. As you can see now, I can just slide however I want, pulling my left stick, but you still get a good amount of points. As you can see here, I just got 33,000. It's just really hard to actually control. So if you get practiced with this, you could actually make this into a point monster, really. But again, it's just really hard to actually control and manage. So that's why I wanted to show you guys the drag tire version of it, because I felt like that overall was a better setup to actually drift with. So that's basically it, guys. These two builds you could use for whichever way you want. I'm going to end this video here. Let me know if you guys miss the gameplay on this one or not. If you do, let me know in the comment section if you actually enjoy watching the gameplay at the end with the music to kind of fully see the car, because I didn't really know which one to actually test for you guys to show. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think, and I will catch you in the next one. Can this car drift or can it not drift? Let me know down below, and also tell me what car you would like to see next in the next episode of CID. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.